Okay.
دوستان
I'm
صدا
sorry,
میاد؟
guys.
خب
Okay.
آقای آرش بودین داشتین صحبت میکنین درسته؟
Mr. Arash was talking right now.
دوستم آقای آرش بود داشت
Mr.
صحبت
Arash was
میکرده.
talking.
حال شما خوب؟ من آرشم نه، فکر کنم آقای صحرایی بودن.
I think it
خب
was Mr. Sahrai.
آقای صحرایی
Okay, Mr.
یک
Sahrai,
لحظه میاین روی
can you come up?
اومدین آنه
Are you here yet or not?
آقای صحرایی صدای ما رو
Mr.
دارین؟
Sahrai, do you have your voice? Did you
بله
mean
خب
me?
داشتین صحبت میکنم عذرخواهی
Yes.
میکنم
Yeah, you were
گوشی رو
talking.
قطع
I had
کنم
to disconnect and
دوباره
come
صحبت
up again.
خب
Yes.
ببینید خواهش می‌کنم. شما
Okay. You
دیگه
see,
تو معاملاتتان روش کمی ترس
you
دارین
see,
و
you're a little bit
این
afraid
ترس
in your
باعث میشه
trades
که
still.
شما تی پی
And that
هاتون
fear makes you
یا
want to replace your
داری حد
TPs or
ضررتون رو
stop
میخواین
losses.
جابجا بکنید. وقتی که شما تی پی تو دارید
When
جابجا
you're
میکنید
replacing your
یعنی
TP,
اینکه به اون
means
تحلیلی
that
که زدی شک داری.
you're
شکی که
doubting your
داری
analysis.
مربوط به
And that
ترسه
doubt
چرا
would
که میگه
is
که
associated with your
شما
fear because
پیش بینیت روی $1000 بوده
your forecast was in
شما
a
این
thousand
TP تو
dollars.
جابجا میکنی میگی نه بذار حالا
Your
مثلا
TP, you're changing your
$800 بکنم
TP
بیشتر
to go
نیاد
until
بیاد
$800.
روی
Like you're
تحلیل
doubting that
من گفتم
analysis.
این
I
ریختن
told you
ترس
that
فقط و
making your
فقط
fears
باید
go
خودت
away,
رعایتش
you
کنی
should
یعنی که شما
just
حد
do it
سود
yourself.
میذارین
Like when you're
بعد از
put a
تحلیل اومدی
TP,
حد سود
you
گذاشتی
have
قبل
put a
تحلیل
TP
که نمیخوای
after your
حد سود
analysis.
بذاری
You don't do it
پس
before the
پیش بینی داری
analysis.
تو اون
So
محدوده
you
میاد
forecasted that it would go up
مگر
until that
اینکه
zone.
مگر اینکه بین
Unless,
گاه
in the way,
مثلا یک ساعت دو ساعت از
like
سیگنالت
1 hour or
گذشته
2 hours
و
after your signal,
یک سیگنالی مثلا اصلاحی تولید
there's
کرده
some
یا
corrective
اینکه حد
signal
مثلا اون تی پی رو بعدش دیدی از چشم دیدی انداختی که بعدش بده جابجاش کرد
and it
ولی
has
در حالت
replaced the
عادی
TP. But
داری
if in the
جابجا
normal
میکنی حد
situation
سودو
you're
قطعا
changing the
مطمئن باش که
places
با
of the
ترس میکنی
TPs, it's because of your
حالا
fear.
تی پی رو اشکال نداره آقا تی پی رو جابجا
Now,
کنید
it's
ولی
not
حد
a big
ضرر
deal to
هیچ موقع این
change
کارو
TP,
نکنی
but
حد
don't do
ضرر
it
یعنی
on
که
stop
شما
loss.
اوردر معامله بای باز میکنی حد
Like if
ضررت
you open
مشخص
a buy
بوده
order and
قیمت میاد
put your
نزدیکی
stop
حد
loss
ضررت
and the
با حد
price
ضرر
gets near your stop loss,
گذاشتی
and if your stop loss
نرید
is
جابجاش رو
correct,
پایین تر
don't put it
نزدیکش بکنید
lower.
دورترش بکنید چرا که داری با این کارت
Because with this thing,
ما حساب تو بیشتر میبری تو منفی
you're going to
ببینید
make your
وقتی که
account
یک
go into
محدوده
negative
من
form.
گفتم یک محدوده پیوتی باز بشه دیگه باز
I
شده
told you
بیشتر
when a
از
pivot
حد شما
zone
منفیه
opens, it has opened.
ببینید مثالش من چیزی براتون بزنم
Let me give you an
مثلا
example.
ببینید
Like
در چارت
in
یورو به
the
دلار
Euro to USD
در یک
chart,
تایم فریم 4 ساعته خب من یک
in the time
سیگنال
frame
بای
of
دارم
4 hours,
خب
I have a good buy
شاید
signal.
باید صبر کنم
So I
مارجینم
should
کوتاه
wait for
باشه
this zone
یک
to get
بای استاپ براش
opened.
میذارم
I put a
و
buy stop for
حد
it,
سودی براش تعیین
and
میکنم زیر این
like
اعدادی
I
که
decide
پیوت
about
میگه
like a TP
وقتی که من پیوتم
under
اینجا
our
عبور
pivot
میکنه این
zone.
پیوتی که
When
اینجا
my
گردنه رو بسته
price
سر اینجا رو
passes this
بسته که اینجا
pivot
باز میکنه
here
خب میره تا
and it
پیوت های
opens it,
بعدی
it will
پیوت های
go to the
بعدی
next
میشه
pivots.
اینجا
The next pivots would be
این نمیاد
here.
با این یک ذره بالا بعدش برگرده
It wouldn't
ما
go up and
منظورمون این
then
پیوت هایی
go
که توی
down.
یک راسته است میشه
Our
این
target
این پیوت
is
توی یک
the
راسته
pivots
اینجا
that are in this
مسائل آسان
straight
پیوت
line.
اینجا توی یک راسته
Like
هست
these are in
پس
the straight
حد
line.
سودی که من تعیین میکنم برای
So
این
the TP that I decide for it,
قیمت یک اومد 11619 خب
oh, where did it go?
یک اومد 11
This is
619
1.11.619.
حد ضرری هم که براش
The
تعیین
stop
کنید
loss that I
دوباره
should decide about
توی
it
قیمتی پیوتی خودشه
is in the
بین تایم
pivots.
4
It
ساعته
has
و 10 ساعته
closed in the
ولی
4 hour
خب
time
اینجا
frame.
خودش هم یک
But
پیوته
here, it has a
میتونید
pivot here.
اینجا بزنید با ریسک
Like we
کم
can put it
میتونید
here
اینجا
with low
بزنید
risk
حد اکثرش
or put it here with
وقتی که
the
من
maximum
اینجا این
risk.
حد ضرر رو
When I figure
مشخص
out the stop
میکنم
loss here,
یک اومد 11
1.11
اینجا
here.
وقتی اوردر من میاد پایین من
When my
نمیبرم
order
بالا
goes down, I
این
shouldn't
مثالش
replace stop loss. For starting, I open a low number order. Here, I have opened a buy order, so the price is gonna go down. And the stop loss I have put is here. I shouldn't make it lower, because you're making your balance into negative. If you're sure of it, that if it goes here and it's gonna come back here and the pivot is here, then put it there and don't touch it again. But if you want to change places, means that the pivot has been opened and it's gonna drop more. Yeah, the negative that you've seen, you don't have the heart to close it, because it was the original money. But if you don't close it and place a stop loss somewhere else, instead of losing like 20 or 30 pips, your whole investment will be lost. And you can't even do anything about this trade. TP is the same. You should find your TP according to your pivots completely. Like, look here. If I open a buy order here, I'm seeing that these two pivots are in the same line, are not in the same line. So I will know that the price will open them both, because the main pivots are the ones that are in the straight line. 1, 2, 3. 3 pivots in one line. A low here, and then upon close candle here. So I will know when this market want to go up, wants to hit this major pivots. I've always said that price just tries to touch the major pivots, the powerful pivots, not the weak ones. If not, where it wants to get its corrective wave. When you want to trade, just make your fear go away like this. Say that this is V bottom and this is the base one of V top, and the second base is gonna be created here. Didn't I say after every V top there's a V bottom, and after every V bottom there's a V top? So we shouldn't just change places of TPs or stop losses. So this is one of the techniques and rules that you should stick to. Look, for it to be a little easier for you, like for example, I've got like an 8,400 balance. The maximum lots that I can get is 0.8 and the normal is 0.4. Meaning here, when I do like half a lot buy position, I check my balance. It's 8,000. 5% of a $8,000 would be like $400. 5% of $8,000 would be $400. That means when I do a half a lot, where is my 4-hour time frame? Would be about 100 pips. And my 100 pips would be like about here. So between these you have back and forth. From here to here is how many pips? 23 pips. Let's say 20 pips. You get $100 from here, and when it goes back again, you enter sell position. Then you get like 70 or 50, $70 from this one, and then you enter buy position, and then it goes up as it goes. You should expect that 5%, not the 5% of the money that you've put. Like my account's leverage is 1 to 500. When I do half a lot, how much it does get involved? $142. So you shouldn't say that $400 should be involved. No. You should decide about it according to your lots. Half a lot of 8,000
نیم
5% would be what? Half a lot.
نیم ببخشید نیم لاتش بخوای بزنی نیم بخوای نیم لات بزنی 5% سرمایه تو درگیر کردی
If you do a half a lot, 5% of your investment has been involved. So 5% is involved. And you get 5% of the whole investment. It doesn't mean that you should like get the 5% out of one order. It shouldn't be like that. Like you can get it from 4 orders. So don't expect this order to get you 5%. This is wrong. This is really wrong. Because it goes to the long-term trading. If it wants to give you this much profit, there will be so many swings, and it happens in news as well. It's not usual in the normal market. This market is normal. You can open like 4 or 5 orders, 20 up, 20 down, and you will get it. And the whole thing would be the 5% of your investment. When it got to that point, turn off your system. Don't sit behind your system. Like, don't say, I have got my 5%, I will sit down behind the chart again. You're passing your limits. This market can get swings until a maximum. When you get that maximum, then go into the market again. You expect it to give you that like waves like the before. And it makes you do error somewhere. It would make you lose your way. But when you do it in a day and market, you would say that in a day it will come to here. And after it will go to the corrective form. And then it will go to the good market hours. And the next day happens. So don't be like 1 or 2 hours later, okay, I have got 5% and my system was off for another hour, and then I would want to get a new trend. You have got your thing from this market that day. Its swings has operated in the last hours of the day, like 8 p.m. and on, like 9 or 9:30 and on. Your train is sideways. It's getting ready to gain more power and energy until like a price zone for tomorrow to have intense swings and waves. I've told you, the best state is to close this. Just don't look at it. When your graph is going up and down, don't just analyze and according to it trade. But when this terminal is open, you're looking at the negative and positive. So when it got to 100, I would close it. And then another 100. It's just tempting you. Like make you greedy. Just close it. We're forecasting, we're analyzing. Like I am behind the chart, and what do I want from this market? I want the trend. When I want a trend, I don't say that I have to get this lot. If you want to look at the profit, just don't do it. And it will like connect this to this and say that I will get a lot and I get 400 from here, and then it drops and I get like $100 from here. You're just make your greed go higher. You should analyze. You should just get trends. Use your tools and then forecast. Say that this is 23. If it opens between 23 and 38, it's always pivot. If it opens, my price will go up from here until here. So you have analyzed complete. You decide about like half a lot. I'm saying that according to the balance. You go half a lot and you open your order and put your stop loss, and then you can like count the numbers. You would say that I have got half a lot here, and like I've got $125 from this, from my $1,000. You got like 1% of it. Like I've put a sell stop here and make it go down. But when it is open, when it goes into profit, like $50 into profit, and you're looking at the trade and it's gone a little further, you add another lot. But you're not aware that the lot that you're adding, and if the market goes back a little, you go into negative. Like if you have $1 profit every day, means that you've been successful. But if you want to go negative every day, your whole investment of all your life would go away and lose it. Just close it. Don't look at it. Look at your chart. You're trading according to your chart. Don't do it in your mind. Like, don't say if it comes here by evening or night, I will have profit of $500 and I would like do something with this 500. But you should invest somewhere else, is that when you have withdrawn it. Not when it didn't give you like every day and you would make plans about it. That's of course gonna make you greed. In your own world, when you starting to do something, you start planning about it. Like you say, like in 5 months, my income is this and I'm gonna do that. But in this forex market, you can't do that. Unless you have withdrawn your money, you can't make plans about that money, because it makes you do errors. Like each trade that you've done, you got the profit and you've withdrawn it, then you can make plans about it. Or do the long-term plans. Don't be like daily, because if you do it daily, then it will make you go into temptation and greed. Why do you think that they say that forex market is created according to the human psychology? Why? Because every second and every minute, your dollar would go up and down, and in your mind, when you go into profit, when you have built your houses, when it goes to negative, your houses will crash down. And that will mess up your strategies and make you fear and like don't have the motivation to trade. Wait a moment. Okay. So, look, when your terminal is closed, you're just analyzing according to the chart and candles and the pips and all those things. You're just analyzing it. Just analyzing. And you're just forecasting it. But when that terminal is open, not only your analysis is wrong, in your mind, you're making plans about the money. You haven't just gotten anything, you're planning about it. Like your daily planning. Do the monthly planning. It's okay. But not in the daily time frame. Because in monthly time frame, it wouldn't make you greed. It's the normal thing in your channel. But when you're planning in the daily time frame, it's tempting you. With every trade, you're tempting yourself.
و اگر که شما
And if
سرمایه دارین
you have an investment and you want to enter it to the forex, the maximum should be like 60% of your investment. Like the whole investment of your life, in your whole life, for example, like was monthly like 10 million tomans. You should enter the market with 60% of your investment. Why? Because if you do the 100% of your investment, you have this fear that if it gets lost, the whole trouble you took for this money is gonna be lost. The whole hope will be gone because you're just repeating with yourself that if I lose this money, I wouldn't have anything. Like I have planned, I have like make checks, I have I have to pay rent. But if you do it like half of your investment into the market, you would say that I have something. When you have something, your fear is gonna go away. It's an unconscious thing. I know that each and every one of you behind the chart, just repeating these in your mind. But if you have something to back you, you're not worried. You would say that, oh, okay, if this trade gets me losses, it doesn't matter. It's no big deal. Like I didn't have customers today in the market. It's no big deal. And I say that don't make yourself fear. Don't make yourself scared. Like me, myself, trade with really heavy lots. He doesn't have any fear. When he opens an order, he will go into profit. He can easily get his profit. Like you would open an order and then it goes into profit like 10 days later. Why? Because he knows his purpose. I say that I can't do trades like before at all. But the trades that I did before wasn't like this at all. I would put my target here, and when I opened the order, I looked at it. Like in the way, if I saw a reversal signal, I would like replace something. But until I didn't see anything, I wouldn't change anything. If you have another job, like you're in the business hours, just open your future trades, put your stop loss and TPs, and then go do your thing. But don't like open an order and then go into your office and then just check it again and again. Or make it like into a time that is not work. Like evening is better. Like 99% of my trades are in the evening. Just plan it. Just plan yourself and your work and other things. Like what hours should you sit behind the chart? We have 2 good period of times for trading. The main one is 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can profit from half of the market. But in the evening, don't expect to have like 10% profit. Expect 5%. And if you have written like 5%, don't expect it to be 5%. Expect it to be like 2.5%. Because you have lost half of the market. You are in the behind the chart. If you put less money, it makes your investment go dollar by dollar. Like you deposit $100. This $100, you wouldn't lose anything. and you would repeat everything again, and you have deposited $10,000. But when your investment is like accumulated somewhere, you can't get what you want from the day. Like monthly, I have 30 million tomans come and go. If I want to get my 30 million tomans, what should I do? I should put 60 million tomans in the market to get like 40% of it monthly. When your money is not much, it will make you greed more, and you would make your lots higher. Like if I do $100, how much should I trade to get the $100 back? What you do, you do like 5% of that $100 or 10%. It's obvious that you would lose your money in 2 or 3 days. Every 10 trades that you do, if you're even a professional, it will go wrong, like 1 or 2 of it. Like when you need $100 a day, if you put $1,000, that $100 is easily gotten. Like it will really be troublesome. Like if I do 1%, it would be like $10 out of $100. And that makes you do heavy lots, and the controlling is really hard. So what should you do? Why did I find a way for our students to give them like Unifex money dollar with low price? It makes you more powerful. You will like charge your account for $2,000. So you have $1,000 to like make up for it. So you have $1,000 to work on. But you have $500. Can you like work on it more? No. Profit for 1 lot, it would be enough. Just have profit, don't have negative. Negatives will mess up your mind and strategies. When you put your 50% of your investment, don't think about like losing it. If you think about it, don't ever deposit it, because you will lose it, and then it will be another bad thing. So put money into the market that if it got lost, don't make you owe money to people. Why I don't agree with the like investment? Why don't I let the guys in our group just talk about investment? Because if it gets lost, maybe that person would be owed something, and for making up for that he should get another money from somewhere else. And it's just repeating itself until the whole life is gone. Like if you have 10 million tomans, you should put 6 million of it. Put the rest of it to be your back, so it won't pressure you. Like if you couldn't like get it from the market, that money left could like make up for it. Mute yourself, please. The market that is sideways, don't expect it to get something from it. Your market in 38 and 61 of Fibonacci, or 89, or lows, when it strikes once, it gives a shock, and the shock, when it finishes, it will go into sideways. Don't trade. Don't trade on that week.
دوستان میکروفون رو ببندید. آقای
Mute
یوسف،
yourself.
میکروفونتون باز، صدا داره اینور میاد. اون هفته ببینید
That
شما
week,
هر
like
2 هفته
whenever,
هفته
every 2 weeks or maximum of 33 weeks, if you have a good market, you have 1 week of sideways. Just like do something else in that week. Like do the things that you couldn't do when you were in the market and behind the chart. Teacher, what? That time thing is like on that top again. Oh yes, yes. Because the time has been, the whole subscription has been like cancelled. So when you have your hands on the mouse, how do I say it? You're analyzing it, and you have deposited money into your account to get something from it, not lose something. When you have your hand on your mouse, just do it powerfully. Don't be afraid. Why are you scared? You want to make a fire with your money. Be strong for your analysis. Respect it. You have analyzed it for like 2 or 3 months. You have learned, and now is the time to get something from it. You have learned how to analyze, and you will know that it will go there. So don't doubt yourself, like what if it doesn't come up to there? Just lose the ifs in the market. Ifs and maybes don't have any meaning in the market. It should come there. You've done your techniques. You have 6 strategies or 5. It will give you the uptrend. So it should be there. So it should operate. If you stick to the rules, according to the technique, and you're operating the rules, it will go there. Be sure of it. Don't be scared. Each and every professional trader in the real market that are like making the chart go up and down, they're like this. According to this shape, they do buy, and according to that shape, they do sell. They would make the chart to go up and down. And in the large institutes, the provider will have some swings, and they will make the swings go faster or slower. Like, why do you lose in a real account, and why do you get profit from in a demo account? Because it's just because of your fear. Because in the demo, you have analyzed it, and it's just easy for you. And you would trade, and everything is gonna go well. But when you do real trades, you just do everything with fear. It has gone to profit. Let me get it. Don't let it come back here. I close it. If it goes like 2 pips up, more up, I open it again. It's wrong. When the chart gets further from the graph, it will make your risk go lower, because if it comes back, it will make your fears go away and get your profit. And you would close it, and like 2 pips more up, you would open it. Then when you open it again, if it comes back, oh, it got my profit. And you would like half the profit from, you close it, and you would see that, oh, it's going up again. You open it again. You just give and take, give and take. And you would like make your balance mess up. You can't control yourself. Just close your leverages.
من این هفته گذشته که در مورد
Like last week that I talked about leverages, no one asked me for a leverage for it to close. No one had requested it.
اگر داده بود
And if he did,
مثلا تاییدش کرده باشه من ندیدم من مرتب
I didn't see.
پشت سیستم من دارم چک میکنم اینا ندیدم میگن که
I didn't see anyone.
یکی دو تا کارمنده من تاییدش کرده باشه ولی هیچ کدومتون این کارو نکرد
But none of you did it. Look, it's in the benefit of a broker for the leverage to be high, because you would lose your money sooner.
خیلی تبلیغ روی
Some brokers really like do commercials about their leverages, like 1 to 2,000.
فارکس داره 1 به 2000 میده
Like,
چی leverage اصلا توی
what's that leverage? Like, leverage has been prohibited in some countries. I don't have the right to do it more than 50, 1 to 50, because the customer will soon lose its money. If you're scared, you can't control yourself. Okay, I got it. You can't control yourself, then lower your leverage. And when you do heavy lots and you go into negative, you get a lot of fear. Exactly. Your fear multiplies and it will make your stress more. Our website will begin working in a few days. Did you get it? Speak. Talk about your things. Talk about it so it would be better for you. Tell me how you are in the market, how you are in the trading. It's just, I don't know what you're doing. Why do I am always talking? Speak so I can help you. Just don't be scared and just listen. You should speak. Mouse is under your hand.
استاد عذر میخوام
Teacher, I'm sorry. What?
در ارتباط با
About
روانشناسی
this
زمان
market psychology. Sometimes,
تو ترید
like
ضرر
in
سنگین
trading,
داشته
you will have a heavy loss and go into like a crisis, like a psychological crisis.
اون نحوه
And if
بازگشت
that
اون
person
لحظه طرف احساس
is
اگر
like
کار
not a
بکنه،
professional
احساس
and a
درد
new
میکنه که
rookie,
مسیری که من دارم میرم بله
yes,
کسایی مسیر دارم میرم به نتیجه خواهد رسید از
like
تلاشی
this
که دارم
road that
میکنم.
I'm taking, will it get results or not? They will like put in question everything.
این حالا با توجه به تجربه‌ای که شما داشتین قاعدتاً
According to your experience,
این
it has happened to you.
داره که آدم
What's
بعد از
like
اینکه
some ways to solve it?
یه
And they will
مقدار
get depression from it.
دوباره بازگشتش به بازار
And
باید
how should they like go back to the market?
مسیر خوب پیش بره.
اوکی
Okay,
ویدیو الان قطع میشه
the video will disconnect right now.
جواب یه
When it
سوالتون
connects again, I will answer you.
قطعش میکنم دوباره قطع بشین عذرخواهی میکنم بابت این مشکلی که
Add again. I'm sorry about
قطع
this.
شد. من جواب این سوالتون رو کاملا میدم
I will answer your question later.